Today on SoFlo Home Project.
It was a fangirl moment. I was like, oh my God, I know who he is. I hear him.
Xiomara does like to dance on the counter.
Oh, okay.
It could be like a pelvic thrust. I mean, it's whatever comes out of them.
You see, this is why we need gloves. There's no turning back now.
When the paint started going on the wall, I mean, I definitely started getting anxious.
I'm enjoying watching my wife work, yeah.
You're not allowed to sit here. This is like the fancy living room.
Whenever you take on a remodeling project, it tends to have a snowball effect in other areas of the home.
So we ended up calling Martin because we just really needed help with our living room. It was old furniture. It didn't really match with the design of, you know, all the updates that we did.
Their kitchen turned out absolutely gorgeous, and now it's my turn to complete their living room as part of this open concept floor plan. South Florida is color, texture, lifestyle. It's a vibrant collage of different cultures blended in different ways. This collage is where I work. I'm home decor expert Martin Amado. Let me help you design your lifestyle. Join me as we experience SoFlo Home Project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. Xiomara and Jilson recently completed a major remodel in their home, tearing down walls, adding new floors, and designing the kitchen of their dreams. It's absolutely beautiful. But now that everything is updated, their previous furniture doesn't quite fit in with their new style. That's where I come in. Let's go meet them. Hey guys.
Hey, Martin.
Good to see you again, Xiomara. Mwah. So talk to me. Beautiful brand new kitchen.
Yes.
I love the floors.
Thank you.
Would you say now your style is more contemporary, more modern?
It is, but I think we always still want to keep our retro vintage style, which I think is why we put, you know, the brick wall.
Now, you were telling me that when Xiomara actually gets really excited and really happy, she has like a little dance too?
Yeah, she has like a little jig.
You may see it at the end. It's a tap dance. It could be like a pelvic thrust. I mean, it's
Oh my goodness. You love the kitchen, right?
I do. The kitchen is great.
Okay, cool.
You know, we definitely like entertaining and having people over, so now it opens up the space.
Yeah, so now obviously what we're tackling today is the living room space. And when I did scout the home before, you had more of a big sectional.
Yeah.
We want something more contemporary, more streamlined. But before we do anything, you know how this works. You both are going to stay with me throughout most of the day, helping me on camera. So let's switch you into your SoFlo Home Project t-shirts. And we're going to get to work, right?
Get to the jig.
Or the pelvic thrust. Love it. Okay, guys, I'll meet you back here. Thank you.
So what we got going on?
Hey guys, you ready to work?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So let me introduce you to Danny from Card Woodworks, although he needs no introduction.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
I saw you and I was like, oh my God.
Xiomara and Jilson. I know you've seen him on the show many times before.
Yes.
So I called Danny to help us out with a project. We are going to tackle the brick wall.
Okay.
You know, I had issues, Danny, with the color.
Yes.
You know, I kind of think the red is a bit too bold, if you will, too rustic for the more contemporary kitchen right next to it. However, there's a second issue that I have with this space, and that is sort of the transition between the brick wall and then you have the mosaic tiles in the backsplash.
Yeah.
So I needed to come up with something to really address that and sort of create a transition between the two textures. Do you follow so far?
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's when I contacted Danny.
Yes. What he came up with, which was a brilliant idea, we're actually going to create a mini wine rack right in that area. So it's going to be a great transition on that end.
I like the wine rack. I definitely like wine.
Okay.
So it would work out. And obviously, being in the middle between the kitchen and the living room, I definitely think it's functional.
Here it is, guys.
That's amazing.
That is awesome. So then the wine is gonna come up.
Correct. You put the wine bottle here, the neck of it, and then it sits at an angle. So it also adds decoration to that as well.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, so this is a moment of truth, right?
Yes, here it is.
To see if your measurements work.
That's it. You're either going to look like a superstar or not. So let's see what we got here. So let's see.
Oh my God, please, please, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's like perfect. I love how the darker gray picks up on the darker tones of the backsplash.
Great shade. All we got to do is anchor it in. You get to put the wine there and you got your piece.
Oh my God, amazing. Thank you so much.
I'll leave you two together, maybe tackling that.
Yeah,
and then
sounds great.
Xiomara and myself can maybe start at least prepping the wall, okay?
Works for me.
So it's teamwork here, right?
Here we go.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Great.
Awesome.
All the anchors are in, we're ready to go. We already kind of test fitted it. Everything works great, everything is level.
Moment of truth, you want to do the honors?
Sure. All right.
Just place it in there, that's it, it holds right
Oh my God.
there. Is that cool or what? Your turn.
I'm a little clumsy. So
I saw a little bit of the dance happening.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, Xiomara and Jilson meant well with the brick wall they installed, but it needs a bit of tweaking. Will they be on board with my idea?
When the paint started going on the wall, I mean, I definitely started getting anxious.
We're going to show you how we were able to help this family get the maximum savings from their insurance company on today's SoFlo Home Project.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. So, if you've ever done any type of remodeling job in your house, you know one change can affect another, right? And that's what happened in your case with your beautiful house. Brand new kitchen, and then in comparison, the living room just wasn't up to par.
Exactly.
Right. So now we're going to address the full brick wall.
Right.
So talk to me about your reasoning behind this and why you actually put it up.
I grew up in New York, DC, and there's a lot of brick in the Northeast part of the country. So it was just kind of a way of bringing that with me.
Okay, so more the sentiment, the feeling of nostalgia.
Exactly.
Of being,
yeah, just bringing a piece of my old home into my new home.
understood. My biggest issue is sort of the color. Let me know your thoughts. Here we have more of a solid paint. Here we have a little bit of a whitewash, and here is more of a funky, eclectic vibe.
A small piece of this, yes, it looks nice, but maybe across the whole wall, it would just be a little bit much.
What about you, Jilson?
For me, I'm definitely a fan of the wash itself. It seems cleaner than this here, but not so abrupt as the all white.
A good test is actually to place this right up against the wine rack that Danny did.
Right.
And you can kind of get a feeling of how it's going to look when you take a step back, you know? So again, you have to keep the kitchen in mind.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let's think about this and see which one we're going to choose.
Okay.
In the meantime, you guys at home, let's see what Tac Renato from Florida Home Improvement Associates has for us today.
So we recently got a phone call from a homeowner that was really frustrated because they were dealing with their insurance companies only to find out that they weren't able to qualify for the maximum deduction because they hadn't done anything to replace the old garage door which led from the garage to their outside walkway. So we were able to help them with a great option that's going to not only solve their problem with their insurance deduction, but it's also going to provide them the extra benefit of allowing the natural light into the space and give them that work area that they wanted to enjoy. So we'll see how everything goes today. I know the installation is going to go perfectly. So this installation went perfectly, and I know the family only wanted to address this concern in their garage. They had already had their hurricane windows replaced throughout the entire home. The only thing that left to do was this garage door, and now they qualify for the insurance discounts that their insurance company offered them if they protected the entire envelope of the home. Also, we replaced the window above. They had a really solid door with no light coming in. So instead of going with a tall door, we went with a standard sized door with a transom picture window on top to allow more natural light into the space as well. They also wanted something that would provide them certainly great hurricane protection and great security. So with the locking system on this door, it really gives them the great security lock that they wanted. We were able to get them a lifetime hurricane glass breakage warranty and lifetime warranties that cover all the moving parts on the door, so the family will never have to replace anything as it regards to this particular door while they're here. So we were able to take care of all these concerns for this family. The installation went perfectly, and now they're fully protected and they're going to qualify for those insurance discounts, so they're really excited about that. Back to you, Martin.
Thank you, Tat. Okay, so we have a verdict, right?
Right.
Yes.
And that is option B. So we're going for the center finish. Okay, Xiomara, so go ahead and just paint away. It doesn't matter, right? So we apply a coat of the white paint first, and this is just generic white paint. It's not like a mix or anything. And then with a damp sponge that I have over here inside this bucket, we kind of just wipe it off, and that's how we achieve that look of the center where you can still appreciate some of the red in the background, but it doesn't give you a solid finish. So we wipe it off this way. And then you can actually wipe it as well into the grout lines, so we're covering some of the gray. So you see, this is why we need gloves. We can even use maybe like a rag to wipe it off too a little bit. So the thing with this is we have to work fast
Yeah.
so that the paint doesn't dry. No turning back now.
When the paint started going on the wall, I mean, I definitely started getting anxious.
I'm enjoying watching my wife work, yeah.
Like, I was breaking a sweat. I mean, I'm in heels. I'm like, what?
So now that it's done, what do you think?
We like it. It definitely tones down the red, like you were saying.
It seems more like that, just that real brick.
Right. And now I love how it complements the kitchen. It doesn't really fight it. Because before I felt the red just really, fought it. Okay, good. So now we just have to wash up. And then the other step would be, right? Bringing in the furniture.
I'm so excited.
You guys went shopping with me,
Yes.
so I can't wait for you guys at home to see what we bought. Next on SoFlo Home Project, every living room needs comfortable furniture. So join us as we go on the hunt for seating to match this couple's lifestyle. Our search for hot properties this week brings us here to the hills of Coral Springs, an estate home community in northwest Broward County. 9341 Northwest 44th Place is a sensational upscale residence that sits on a huge lot. We're talking 1 1/3 acres here. This home boasts 4,000 square feet of living space, and the 13-foot ceilings inside make it seem even bigger than that. It has 5 bedrooms, including 2 master suites, 4.5 baths, and a 4-car garage. The kitchen overlooks the family room and features a big L-shaped granite countertop bar area, a cooktop on the center island, and stainless appliances. There's also a more formal living and dining room, but there's just as much to love about this house on the outside. The covered patio gives way to the pool and barbecue area, which backs up to the huge naturally landscaped backyard. It also has a generator that will run the entire home. I'm telling you, this property is enormous, but when you consider the size of the home, the asking price is not. It's listed at $825,000. Also this week, we're featuring the last penthouse available at Seaside Village, the new construction boutique condominium that's nearing completion on Hollywood's North Beach. The 3,400 square foot unit boasts direct intracoastal views. Its modern design includes porcelain tile flooring, high ceilings, LED hi-hat lighting, and sub-zero appliances. This is waterfront living at its finest, and there are still a few slips left in the marina. The penthouse is one of only 2 condos left at Seaside Village, and it's priced at $2.3 million. For more information on these and other hot properties, log on to my website. It's rogerlosi.com and click the Hot Properties tab. And remember, if you're in the market to buy or sell a home, you need to call me. My team is ready to guide you all the way to the closing table. Thank you, Roger. And if you've been watching the entire show from the beginning, you see Mr. Jolson changing hats, Mr. Fashionista. A new hat for every project. I love it. So this is the part that I live for, guys, and this is the part where it all comes together with the furniture, correct?
Right. Yes.
We went furniture shopping together. Some of the pieces are here. You guys at home, let's take a look at that shopping spree we did together.
Super
you guys
excited.
Ready to buy furniture, spend some moolah, some cash?
Spend some of his money.
Let's do it. Is that the excitement shake that Joseph was talking about? All right, it's happening, people, it's happening. You like it?
I love it.
Okay, so the first place we're gonna hit is the clearance center, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I love a good bargain.
We'll buy it, Joseph, just for you.
Just for me?
It's very exotic safari, like you're going into the remote jungles of Africa.
I love, don't ruin my dream.
So something to think about. Do not ruin her dream.
Do not ruin her
Do not ruin her dream. So the next time I see you,
right?
we'll be putting it all together in your house. Exciting? Yay! So we saw many options for furniture pieces, and we ended up going with this one as the main focal point in the space. Right?
Yes.
The sofa?
Yeah.
You liked it?
I did.
You loved it? You tried it out? You sat on it? It was comfortable for watching
yes.
TV and what have you. So let's assemble it, put it up against the wall, and then you'll see what other pieces we bought to go along with this, okay? Can we
Yeah.
test it out?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this feels so good.
Oh, yes.
And we're all crossing to the left.
Now there were 2 color choices at the store, a lighter
Yeah.
gray and this darker gray. But because we knew the wall was gonna be white, you have white floors,
Yeah.
we needed the contrast, remember?
When I saw the couch against the white wall, I mean, I thought it looked amazing just because of the contrast.
Added a bit of class to kind of the ruggedness appeal on the brick wall.
So let's bring in the other 2 chairs, we'll put down the rug, and then we'll kind of, take a step back and look how it's coming together.
Okay.
Awesome.
Isn't this gorgeous?
That is beautiful.
This is an ombre effect, so it goes from darker to light and vice versa.
It was the first time we saw the rug, and I was floored just because it had the
No pun
ombre.
intended.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the other chair we got.
I'm loving it.
Cool.
I'm loving it.
Definitely.
And the rug.
I can't wait to sit in my chair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you try it out?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Definitely skeptical in relinquishing control, but you know, little by little, it's been coming together. So it's definitely been working out for the best.
This is the part of the day that we basically let you both go.
Okay.
It's been sort of a treat having you both work with me on camera. Typically, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
So thank you for the teamwork, as I said before. You guys can both relax.
Sounds
Let
good.
me finish accessorizing the entire room, and then you know what's gonna happen, right?
The big reveal.
The big reveal. Oh my God. Yes, it's called a reveal. So thank you again for all your help.
Thank
Jilson?
you.
Thank you.
Morton.
Mwah. And I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay? Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm very excited to see the finished space. Like once it's done, everything's in, just to see how it all comes together.
I love creating gallery walls that are personal to the homeowners or the families. In this case, I mixed in some new pieces with their existing photographs, and together as a whole, it tells the story of their life. I love it. Okay, so this is how I combine different elements to create a true eclectic style. So this is actually a stool that I'm using as an end table. Notice the top can go up and down, which I love. And then this lamp kind of reminds me of depression glass. So it's a nod to the vintage style that Xiomara likes. When you see candles being lit, that means we're almost finished. Coming up next, it's the big reveal of Xiomara and Jilson's new living room design. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. Xiomara and Jilson built their dream kitchen, and they needed their living room to complement the new style. So the finishing touch before the big reveal is to place the last wine bottle in this custom holder we had built for them by Danny from Card Woodworks, and it looks great, right? I can't wait for them to see their brand new space. Okay guys, did you take a nice break?
Oh my God, yes, I'm just so excited.
Yeah. How do you feel, Jilson?
Well rested. Took a nap.
Okay. So, describe how the space looked like before.
Empty, vacant, and with a splash of red.
Nice. Very descriptive. Okay, so at the count of 3, you can take off your glasses and take it all in. So, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah?
The home
Cool.
sweet home. This is perfect. Oh my God, Martin. I'm getting emotional. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, you were with me throughout the entire process.
Bring
for
it
the
in.
furniture
This
and
is
everything.
beautiful.
You saw the main pieces, obviously the sofa, the 2 ottomans, and the 2 chairs. Again, we shopped for it together. But now with the accessories, you see how it all really just tells the story,
Oh,
right?
it looks amazing, amazing.
So the first project of the day was indeed the custom wine rack.
Right.
Thanks to Danny from Card Woodworks. Again, I needed that not only to be decorative, but also functional for you to separate the 2 textures. We had the brick with the more contemporary backsplash. Then from there, we wanted to tackle the red from the brick. I kind of felt it was too rustic, and you both luckily agreed with me.
Yeah. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I just love how you put like some of our artwork mixed with your. I mean, it's just perfect. You know, the pin legs. I love that look.
So we have the blue with the different accessories, and then I also wanted to give you a side table next to one of the accent chairs. So I think we all agree now that walking into the space, the blue works better here, Jilson, right? So I placed
Definitely appealing.
I placed the little garden stool right next to it because again, it's just eclectic, it's different, it's unexpected, but it also doubles as additional seating, just like your ottomans do. So when you have a larger gathering here, you know, you really have comfortable seating for at least, 10 people in that one space alone. But yet it's not confined with like bulky, heavy furniture.
Well, when the glasses came off and we were able to take everything in, it was breathtaking. It was definitely put us in awe. It was very surprising. I'm actually a little surprised that I live here.
I know. I'm like, oh my God,
looks
our home
fancy,
looks
right?
so beautiful.
Very fancy.
You know,
Xiomara, you're not allowed to sit here. This is like the fancy living room.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're very welcome.
Coming down the stairs every morning, I'm definitely gonna think I'm in a different place.
The space is just like, I don't know, it's perfection. It's like straight out of a magazine. Yeah, I don't even want to sit there.
Yeah,
It's I don't know.
It almost feels like a stranger's home. And like, you know, like you need to ask permission, but you don't know how to ask because it belongs to you.
To all the viewers at home, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next weekend right here on SoFlo Home Project, changing lives one room at a time. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Your happy dance? Your happy dance?
I'm glad Amado did her Jedi mind trick on me and persuaded me to do it. Martin did an awesome job.
If you missed any part of this makeover, or you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloHomeProject.com. You can also submit your own design disasters, and you never know, we could be knocking on your front door. Next week on SoFlo Home Project, we create the ultimate princess room with the help of a fairy grandmother who wants her granddaughter's bedroom to look straight out of a castle.